Sustainable agriculture gives equal weight to environmental, social, and economic concerns in agriculture. Sustainable food production is essential, but how do we balance food security and social upliftment with the increasing demand on water, rising input costs, particularly that of fertilizer and regenerative agricultural practices? The Nutrisens probe, developed in Spain, offers us a new and very innovative management tool, contributing towards sustainable and regenerative agriculture. The patented Nutrisens sensor offers real-time tracking of nitrate and potassium dynamics in the soil, both within and below the root zone. It is estimated that 80% of irrigation farmers over-irrigate by between 10 and 25%. This results in wasting water and energy, increasing fertilizer leaching, which contributes to nitrate contamination of groundwater, non-optimal crop growth, increased production cost, irresponsible environmental custodianship, and lack of sustainability and regenerative agricultural goals. The dollar amount associated with a 15% nitrogen saving on a 128-acre pivot is estimated to be in the order of $3,500. This amount multiplied by 50% of the center pivots in the USA comes to a potential total annual saving of well over $472 million per year. Fertilizer programs are based on theoretical calculations and are in most cases determined by yield goals. These theoretical calculations are based on historical data and not usually based on real-time diagnosis of daily fertilizer uptake by the plant. The main problems associated with theoretical fertilizer programs can be generalized as being possible excessive fertilization, most likely higher cost, high likelihood of nitrate contamination, and problems of excess vigor and disease. The key differentiator offered by the Nutrisens sensor is the ability to track movement of nitrate and potassium in the soil, and therefore provides a quantifiable basis to determine if the nitrate and potassium concentrations in the soil are increasing or decreasing on a real-time basis. Moreover, it provides undeniable proof whether or not nitrate is being leached beyond the root zone.
I'm Emil Jordan with Ravatech. The Nutrisens solution firstly offers a micro or site-specific measurement, and together with other technologies like dendrometers, soil moisture probes, and the basic nutrition kit, allows us to better understand nutrition management in a selected and representative area of the field or orchard.
On a larger scale, it can be integrated with different technologies, which allows us to make fertilization changes from the data at the sensor point and extrapolate that to the rest of the field or orchard, and even the rest of the farm using other tools such as remote sensing and localized weather predictions, and regular on-site SAP analysis. The Nutrisens, in combination with other technologies, will result in 3 beneficial categories: improvement in decision making, cost savings, as well as improved environmental stewardship.
La sonda de Nutrisens utiliza sensores electroquímicos basados en electrodos selectivos de iones que incorporan membranas PEP selectivas, que, entre otros compuestos, incorpora un elemento de reconocimiento que es capaz de interaccionar de forma selectiva con el ion de interés.
In the soil, we have the pore water, the roots, and the soil particles. In the soil, the nitrate and potassium ions are directly available to be absorbed by the roots from the pore water, and potentially also available in the exchangeable complex. Nutrisens enables us to better understand the dynamics of nitrate and potassium concentration trends in the soil, both in the root environment and in the leaching area. With the correct installation tools, the Nutrisens can be installed in less than an hour. We recommend installing one sensor in the root zone and one below the root zone. The sensor in the root zone will give us the real-time balance of nitrate and potassium where the roots are working, and the one below the root zone to indicate whether or not we are leaching any nitrate and potassium past the root zone. We strongly recommend that the Nutrisens is used in combination with suction probes and in-field SAP testing. This will allow the user to compare the nitrate and potassium in the pore water and in the plant sap to the nitrate and potassium concentrations measured in the soil by the Nutrisens.
En lo que buscamos a nivel internacional y a nivel mundial fue un sensor que nos diese el equilibrio de nutrición en la planta. El fruto crece por la relación que existe entre el nitrato y el potasio. Y aquí lo que hemos hecho también es que el equilibrio que hemos hecho nosotros de nitrato-potasio, lo que estamos haciendo es no lixiviar ese nitrato al subsuelo.
Para ello pues tenemos el kit básico de Nutrisens, uno de nuestros complementos a la hora de ayudarnos a la hora de fertilización, y que nos ha ayudado a reducir en un 30 o un 40% lo que es en el tema de... Nosotros también tenemos a corto plazo tener cuanto antes lo que es el certificado de la huella de nitrato. Queremos ser de las primeras empresas en el mundo de que tengamos la huella de nitrato en berries.
Hi, my name is Matt Willems, the owner of Top Soil Ag Solutions, and we're here today to talk about the nitrogen and potassium availability with the Nutrisens. We place the Nutrisens at 8 and at 24 inches in soil depth to determine what is happening and how we can determine on application rates and leaching points. And this sensor has been ultimately working so well that we're going to apply it in all of our blocks and the growers all over the valley to be able to help them save money and to be able to determine the right results of nitrogen application.
This is Kurt Grimm with NutriDrip Irrigation Systems. We're a subsurface drip irrigation dealer, and we've been excited to be involved in the test site here this year with Nutrisens, with the nitrogen and potassium sensors. And one of the things we've learned is that we're not being as efficient as we could be with nitrogen, and we're not applying enough potassium when we need to. And what we're really excited about with this technology is it gives us the ability to get those everyday measurements and watch what the nutrients are doing in the soil on a daily basis, and how that plant then is reacting to the soil and to the nutrients that are in the water solution. So it's been a great learning experience. We're looking forward to using this technology on our customers and helping them be more efficient with nitrogen and potassium, and ultimately a better ROI on their crop production.
The Nutrisens is now available globally and will help farmers, irrigation resellers and fertilizer companies alike to contribute to sustainable agricultural practices, save fertilizer and become better custodians of our precious natural resources and environment. The Nutrisens nitrate and potassium soil sensor is particularly useful as it can be connected to any compatible IoT device, installed in any crop and at any depth. With the Nutrisens there is now no more excuse not to apply nitrate and potassium to match the crop's demand in real time. No more wasting nitrate and potassium, no more leaching, no more irresponsible environmental stewardship.
The Nutrisens sensor, a new and innovative way of managing soil nitrate and potassium in real time.